Yo,
Yo, sweet hat. Is
nice.
that it? Is that even a hat, man?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a wizard hat. Wizard hat. Okay,
yeah. It's a
good, good.
full ass wizard hat, dude.
Do you do nitrous?
I've done nitrous in the past.
Okay,
What's your name?
Dan.
Dan.
Yeah,
Alright, my name's John.
John. Nice to meet you. What's those papers you're working with there?
I got some codes.
Yeah,
I
that's very complex.
got some weird shit going on. Look, I wrote down.
Are
Uh,
you gonna do like a wizard doo on me?
yeah, do you want to do a opinion poll?
No, dude. I don't want to do that. Come on.
Ah, come on.
Nah,
Who do you love most in the world?
nah.
Is your mom, your sister?
Let me pick someone funny. Uh, Netanyahu.
Okay. How many albinos would you kill to save his life?
Uh, Well, if I'm speaking in U.S. military terms, probably an infinite amount.
So all of them?
No, not really.
Okay.
Zero.
You have to eradicate one country on the planet. It gets turned to glass, and everyone in it dies. If you
Oh, come
pick
on, it's too easy.
if you pick none, it has to be your own. So which one is it?
I said Netanyahu, man. Come on.
So you'd pick Israel,
No, I said he
Israel.
was my favorite guy. What do you mean? Why would I
Well,
eliminate my favorite guy's country?
which country would you annihilate?
Is Antarctica a country?
No, it doesn't count. There's no people in it.
Okay, India, lock in my vote.
India?
No, this smallest country is probably the right answer.
No, you can't pick a small one. You got to pick one that's got
Yeah,
like
I'm picking it.
10 million people.
What's the Catholic one called?
Dude, are you about to say Vatican City?
Well, yeah, because it has the least amount of people.
Dude, do you have any idea? Two people have already said that,
Yeah, because it's the smallest city and they want to kill less people. I
and
have
they
like
just hate the
Catholic
Pope.
heritage.
They just
Yeah,
hate the Pope, I guess.
not a fan of him, but yeah.
All right, how many kids would it take for you to cut off your genitals?
What do you mean?
Like if
To
I
save a
if
life?
yeah, if I said there are three kids that I'm gonna kill
Uh,
unless you cut off your dick and balls down to
I
the
mean,
stem,
like
how
I don't know if
many?
I'd actually do it. Like if someone was holding a knife, but I would say just one. Like
So one is good.
morally, yeah. I mean, I would give up. I would, give my life for a child in circumstances. So
Oh, well, that's really
why not
nice of
just?
you.
I think I would. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't actually.
Would you
Morally, I hope so.
would you cut the hands and feet off a criminal who's in jail for life for $1 million?
What is this for, Brett?
That's just for fun.
Okay. Would I cut it? Ooh, yeah.
He's in jail for life. But
Wait,
are you
wait.
gonna
Yeah, yeah.
sentence him to living the rest of his life with
Do I
no
get to
hands
talk to
or
him?
feet?
Do I get to talk to him now?
No, he's a fucking criminal in jail. You go hang out in
No.
the jail.
Well, I mean, when I'm cutting him, I'll be like, dude, I'm gonna give your family $500,000. Like, I feel like we could work out something like
He
that.
has no family. It's just you sentence him to live a
Well,
life without hands or feet.
okay, that's it. And he doesn't get any benefits. He
No.
disagrees to it. He hates it. He hates his feet getting cut
Yeah,
off.
but you get $1 million. Is it worth it?
That's tough. What's his sentence?
It's life.
No, what did he do? Did he touch diddle kids or something? Like,
That's another thing that somebody said is did well was he a pedophile? You
yeah,
you don't know. You just know he's in jail for life.
for life. No, I
And
probably wouldn't do it. I
okay.
don't know. Probably not. I could though.
All right, would you jack off a dude to make sure that
Yes.
that,
Next.
oh wait, next.
No, I'm just playing. I'm not gay.
No, I was gonna say, would you jack off a dude to make sure that your parents never thought you jacked off a dude?
Can I use my mouth?
Oh God! All right, I guess we can skip that one. uh, what planet do you hate the most?
Does Pluto count? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
hate
guess
Pluto
Pluto
because of
sort of counts. Sort of
all
counts.
the controversy. It's like just whatever, lame.
Well, the problem is that Pluto doesn't. Its moons don't revolve around it. They kind of all just go like this. So it's
Yeah,
technically not
it's
a
like an
planet.
asteroid or some shit.
Yeah, but whatever.
That's why I
It's
hate it. It's like, stop talking about that shit. Who cares?
whatever. Who do you think represents the king in chess?
Netanyahu. Next.
Netanyahu?
His name is so funny. That's why I like him. He has a childish name.
That is a silly name.
He's like a
BB.
5-year-old.
His name is BB.
BB. Oh my god.
BB
BB
Boopy.
Netanyahu. It's like,
BB Boopy Papa Boopy.
no. What are you smoking?
What? A cigarette?
Oh, okay.
Also,
Yeah, it's a silly name though.
yeah,
He
it
needs
is
to grow
silly.
up.
Yeah, he needs to really get out of there. How do you think about, you want to debate the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Wait, what?
Do you
Is
want-
that one of your questions?
It could be.
Nah, I don't really care, honestly. I'm not passionate. I just think he has a silly name.
Yeah, he does have a silly name.
That's all.
The way I relate the Israel conflict is that it's like the bank robbery,
Uh-huh.
and they're just like, well, let's just blow up the bank. It's like, whoa.
We should, if we turn Israel to glass, and I don't want to kill people, but like if you just nuke it and take it off the map, there would be so much less wars and like people dying all the time.
I like, as
Because it's just-
as great king of the Jews, because I actually met Yahweh, the actual spirit.
You met Yahweh
Yep.
during your nitrous trips?
Not during a nitrous trip. It was just during a random day.
Just psilocybin. Yeah.
But I did meet it, and it doesn't care about Jews, and it let me become great king of the Jews.
Really?
And if the entire Israeli country got annihilated, turned to glass, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. We get everybody out of there and we just scoop it up and throw it into the ocean. That'd be awesome.
Who needs them?
No one.
I
They don't need themselves.
I can make bagels.
Well, can you make a Hollywood top tier movie?
Oh
Can
dang!
you make banks and everything? Like,
You might have got me on that one. No, but I literally met Yahweh. I met the actual spirit, and it doesn't give a shit.
was he like a big orange face like in South Park?
No, it was like a giant worm,
Really?
and it looked like Abathur from StarCraft 2, and it was just like on a device, and it had green light in its face. And I noticed
Are
that.
you hating Jews right now, dude? Do you have a problem with Jewish people?
No, I like
Worms?
Jewish people. I'm fine. I'm not Jewish, but I'm fine with them. I am
You calling
great.
your-
I am
your
great.
leader a worm?
Well, no, it looked like a worm.
Okay.
I'm talking about spirits, dude. You ever met a spirit?
Nah.
They're like fucking 50-foot tall
Dude,
people.
that
They're
shit's
really
whack.
imposing. They're really
No, I stay
imposing.
inside, so I don't have to deal with that. You know.
No, yeah, but dude, if
It's
you ever
not
met a
a room,
spirit,
man.
dude, you ever met a spirit, they're big. They're like 100-foot tall gorillas kind of thing. Like they're scary.
Really?
Yeah, they're really weird. But I met
Can they,
yeah.
like, chill?
What happened?
Can they like chill there?
What do you mean?
Like they'll get like a beer with you or something and just chill, smoke a cigarette, you know, or no?
Well, they're usually really busy.
Yeah.
So
What are they doing?
Whatever.
Just
I don't
sending
know
out
what they're
evil
doing.
auras or powerful auras?
Doing whatever shit they do. They make me feel like a kid.
Yeah, interesting.
But yeah, I met Yahweh because I was talking to my spirit, and I met Yahweh. It was at a screen, green light in its face, little weird arms, and I noticed on the mural on the floor there was a missing tile, and it was in the center. And I said, why is that tile missing?" And it said, "Because that's where the great king of the Jews goes, or that's where the king of the Jews goes." And I was like, "Oh, well, can I, take that position?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay."
When is it in effect? Are you currently the king?
Yeah, like 6 or 8 years ago, somewhere
Dude,
around
you
there.
should let someone know, man.
I can
They need some
transfer it to
guidance.
somebody. I can transfer it to you if you want.
Nah, no, thank you. I don't want that on me.
Nah, yeah, it doesn't really give you anything. It's kind of worthless.
Damn, yeah, it sucks.
But meeting spirits is quite fun.
Is that a Budweiser in a koozie?
It's a lion's head in a koozie.
What's a lion's head?
It's a different kind of cheap beer.
What the fuck is that koozie, man? Bring that back.
Oh, you want to see
What
it?
is that?
No, it's a
Yeah.
little astronaut outfit.
Oh my god.
And you know what's cool? It's got a backpack. And you open the backpack, and guess what's in the backpack?
Weed. Gummies.
A breathalyzer. So that way,
Nice.
I don't
Where
have
you at?
when I leave the house. I know if I'm too drunk.
That's awesome.
Where are you at?
South Carolina.
Oh, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, PA, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool state.
Yeah, it's a bunch of mountains.
Yeah. They're pretty there.
What's your
Oh, there you go.
What's your dream in life?
I dream all the time, man. I don't know. To do nothing.
Well, what would you want to accomplish by the time that you die?
Accomplish, dude? Why do people like put metrics and like
Oh,
they
because
have to do
life
stuff?
is a game. So, what's the end of your game?
Accomplish just like fun and enjoyment,
So
pretty
just
much.
have fun and what do you want? Do you want to meet
Yeah,
a lady, have some kids or something?
I don't know. Maybe it's just stepping stone. Is that the goal? There's no goal in life. It's just like just enjoy it. I think that's really the thing because you make a goal, you complete your goal, and then what? It's just like is your life meaningless? You know what I mean? It's like there isn't a goal in life. There shouldn't be. I mean, there's things you should strive towards, but a single goal is just I don't know. I'm lazy, basically.
Well, I have a thing when you die, because you know that you never actually die.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die, dude. I take
Like,
so many supplements. I'm good.
no, I mean, like, even when you do die, you just wake back
No,
up.
I won't die. I take like a multivitamin. I drink water.
But when
I'm
you do,
good, dude.
when you do die, when your body dies, you go through what I call the vault, and
Okay.
the vault is like it's either filled with coins, so you land on the coins and break all your bones, or it's filled with cotton candy jellyfish.
Hang
Which,
on, I got to fart.
oh yeah, lay it out.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. It was silent.
But cotton candy jellyfish are all the things that you've ever done in your life.
Yeah.
So if they're bad
So they
things,
they'll protect you. The
well,
more good you
if they're
do.
bad things, they sting. If they're good things, they feel nice, and you
Oh,
just sort of
okay.
fall through them until you get reborn.
So what if you like do nothing? Does it just clean fall through?
I guess you just fall into nothing.
Okay, that sounds all right. And then you get reborn.
What's the nicest thing you've ever done?
I don't know, man. It's probably too personal.
Ah, well, you know, whatever.
I don't feel like thinking. What's the nicest thing you've done? Inspire me.
Hmm. The nicest thing. Oh, well, not the nicest thing, but something recently that I did that was nice was there was an old lady who wanted her toilet fixed, and she wanted
Yeah.
me to fix her toilet, and it would cost like $350.
Hmm.
And she goes, "Oh, I don't have very much money." And I looked at it, and it was because it was leaking. And I just looked in it. I was like, "It's just a bad flapper. Like it's that little rubber part." So
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, hold on a minute. So I just went to the hardware store, bought her a flapper for fucking $15, came back, put it on, fixed her toilet,
Hell yeah,
and then
man.
she was
That's
like,
awesome.
"Oh, what does it cost?" And I was like, $30. So
Yeah,
I
that is
saved her
nice.
hundreds of dollars. You know?
Yeah, and all that time and worrying too. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
yeah. So that's pretty
So,
nice.
yeah. Well, I guess I tipped. I went to back to my hometown and like my favorite restaurant. It's a family-owned place, and I tipped a lot of money just in their tip jar. That's the most recent like thing you can think of.
Oh, that's
Cool
nice.
place. Yeah. I don't know.
I had a lady once. I was with my parents at a birthday dinner or something, and the people in front of us, I heard them talking about the waitress, and they were mad at the waitress because the food was taking long.
Yeah.
So
It's
they're
not the
like,
waitress's fault.
exactly, and she even explained to them. She was like, "Oh, we only have one cook today." And then I heard them talking about the tip they were going to give her, and they only gave her like a $1, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So then afterwards, I went up to the waitress, and she was hot, but I gave her a $20. I was
Oh,
like, "I'm
nice.
sorry
You're trying
about."
to pull, dude.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm sorry about those people. I know they only tipped you $1."
Also, sweet tits, babe.
Yeah.
Here's my number.
Also
Did you write
yours.
your number on the other side of
Yeah,
it?
exactly. You're right. I should have.
No, that's nice.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Although waitresses are lazy, dude.
yeah, true.
They suck.
They get paid like $4 an hour. So
Yeah, I don't know what they get paid. It's depends on the place and all that. Not that I hate waitresses, but they just like don't. A lot of them don't care, and they just are slow, and their only job is to move plates. I don't know.
oh yeah.
They get like put on a pedestal. I feel like that's the thing.
I was a busboy once. I did jack shit.
Busboy, I thought you did like dishes and all. Is that
Nah, you make salads and you move dishes, and that's fucking it.
okay? Yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah, that's the life, dude.
then you screw around.
Yeah, you can smoke weed.
Yeah, yeah.
Your
Go.
brains.
Oh, dude. We go to the bathroom. You know what's going on.
Okay, nice, dude.
Well, what's your career? What do you do?
Software. I make software, not hardware. Actually, both.
What do you program?
Just like medical stuff. It's nothing. It's all right though. It's fun.
Medical stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like hospitals use our software for stuff.
So
Whatever.
software engineer.
Yeah, yeah. What do you do?
I build houses. And I used to be an electrical engineer, but not anymore.
Oh, nice. What happened?
I just didn't like it anymore.
Building houses seems really fun.
Oh, it's
I've been
really
thinking
fun.
about getting into that. Yeah.
It's really fun and it's super awesome because now I can build my entire house. Like if
Yeah.
anything goes
Get all those
wrong,
skills.
I can just do it myself. So
Yeah. Yeah. I want to volunteer and like start picking up those skills because it really is satisfying, like building stuff like that.
oh yeah, especially when you get really good at it and you can make things look beautiful. So you do like a nice tile floor and it's just like fuck yeah, dude.
Ooh. Ooh. You got the DeWalt's, dude. What are you working with?
I like Milwaukee actually.
Milwaukee, all right. Big money over here.
DeWalt is good because they're like unstoppable. Milwaukee is the best power, and Makita is good because they have all of the instruments. But I
And
would,
Black and Decker is cool because their colors are nice.
yeah, right, black and red. But
It's orange.
Milwaukee's also black and red.
It's orange.
Oh, whatever.
Black and Decker is like the Home Depot, I think.
Now Milwaukee Fuel is what you want to go with.
Hmm.
Those tools they're very expensive, but wow, I'm very impressed with those tools.
You have a hammer?
Yeah, I have like 7 hammers.
You have hammers, dude?
Yeah, dude.
That's sick, dude. I aspire to be you one day.
What have you ever built?
I built a sick-ass birdhouse, and
I was just gonna ask if
what
you
have I
ever
built?
built a
I built a
birdhouse.
lot of stuff. I used to build a lot of stuff. I don't know. I do like electrical stuff. I've repaired stuff like circuit boards and stuff. Like put capacitors on TVs and what else I do? I fixed headphones before. I don't remember, man. I like electrical stuff, and I built computers and stuff. I guess kind of obviously.
You know, a weird question I gave to my physics teacher and my engineering teacher
What?
was when they told me about induction. Do you remember induction?
Barely.
You know, the principle of induction.
Yeah, I mean, sure, kind of.
Like if you pass EM waves through a wire, it makes a current appear.
Okay, yeah, that
So
makes sense.
like one wire and you coil. That's why they coil the wire around it, and then they
Hmm.
pass heavy current through it, and it makes the other wire feel the current. It's induction.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I learned about that, and I said it to my physics teacher when I was in high school, and I was like, "Wouldn't that mean that you could read people's minds?"
Wait, let me look at that cigarette holder real quick.
What? Cigarette maker?
What is that?
It's a little
Oh,
cigarette
you're
maker.
rolling them yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But
what are you saying?
oh,
Your physics teacher?
wouldn't
Oh, to
induction?
let you read minds. Yeah, actually, I know there's EEG stuff right now. You know what EEG, electrosynography, I forget what it's called, where they put the electrodes on your head. They have that now, where you can use AI, and if a patient can't speak, there's a study that just came out where they're successfully doing this, but a patient can't speak, they use this cap of electrodes on the head, and it reads the electrical signal from the brain, and it can learn what they're trying to say. So basically what they do is they show the patient a picture of a bear, and the patient tries to say bear. They can't speak, so they're not saying anything, but they record the brain waves with the EEG, and then they do that for a bunch of words. And then with AI, you can like analyze all those words, and basically you can just read their brain, and now all of a sudden they hook it up to a computer with a speaker. The patient thinks the word bear, and the computer says bear, because our brains use the same patterns when we say certain words. So I mean, that's where we're at now. That is like technology that works. Like it's real and applicable.
Well,
So we're getting close to brain reading stuff.
what I'm saying is that that's a technological version of what I'm saying is true right now.
Hmm.
You can do that to other people. It's like it goes empathy, telepathy, inception. So there's
Hmm.
empathy where you can feel somebody's vibe, and then
Yeah.
telepathy where you can tell what they're thinking, and then inception when you can actually inject thoughts into their brains.
So you think you can just feel the electricity from their brains and yours and somehow like
Yep,
have a yeah back and forth?
and just
Yeah,
reverse
absolutely. That could be
engineer it.
possible.
That's
If yeah,
that's how you feel vibes.
yeah, because we kind of like we evolved together as humans, and I bet like there's some hidden stuff there that could definitely like do that.
Hey, you're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Irie.
You're a wizard. You didn't even know it.
Yeah,
You're a magical man.
yeah, that's cool. That's interesting thought. I wonder if there's any like research on that.
You're a magical Dan.
Whoa! Thank you, Jonathan.
No, it's
You're
not
Jonathan,
Jonathan.
right?
It's not
It's not
Jonathan.
Jonathan at all.
It's John, not Jon.
What?
John and Jonathan are two totally different names.
Your parents just named you John, dude?
Yeah, John.
They didn't expect much from you. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
they changed me. They, you know, my name is John Edward Warnke.
Well, that's not a bad name, actually. That kind of works.
Well, think about my initials.
Eh. So that's why you're a big Netanyahu fan. I get it.
Oh, I'm not a Netanyahu fan. I think they should chuck him in the sea with a millstone over his neck.
Whoa! What the hell, dude?
Nah, fuck that guy,
I
dude.
told you about this Jew hate that you keep.
I don't hate
bringing up.
Jews. I'm just saying I don't like Israel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I like Jews perfectly fine. I'm just saying I don't like that guy. He's making them all look bad.
Yeah, yeah. He is kind of lame.
What,
Anyways,
what, what Russia Ukraine? What do you think about that?
Uh, Russia's a bad guy, so I guess they like Ukraine, but it sucks. I guess I don't know.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it. I don't like people killing.
That's
But I
true.
don't like how like Trump and them boys are pretending like Ukraine is a bad guy, like they're defending themselves and they're using our money and shit. But you know, it's like we're sending it to them. They didn't do anything bad by asking.
What do you think about Trump?
I don't know. I voted for him first term, so and I thought he did a good job, but I don't like him anymore.
Why not?
Just because he does so much crazy shit and he lies so much. He does some good shit and he does some horrible shit. I don't know. He's not a like stable guy, and you know he's a bad guy. Like he cheats on his wife and all kinds of shit.